Let's talk about leadership, or the lack of it, from the Michigan Republican Party, because what we saw last night with the so-called debate, folks, it wasn't strategy. It was poor leadership, plain and simple. You don't hold a gubernatorial debate 6 months before the signature deadline. All that does is give irrelevant candidates a stage to perform throughout the same old "I'm a fighter" talking points and make themselves seem more important when in reality, they're not even in the arena yet. If you're going to hold a debate, at least make sure the candidates, they're qualified. Let them prove that they can get on the ballot first, and better yet, have them show that they can raise at least $1 million. Because folks, you know this. If you can't fundraise, you're dead in the water. I don't care how great you think you are or how great your talking points are, you won't make it out of the primary, and if you do, you're going to get crushed in the general. This isn't a high school talent show. It's about finding someone who can win back the governor's seat and someone who can lead Michigan and take the fight to the Democrats who have run this state literally into the ground, and guess who's suffering? All of us. Remember the last gubernatorial race? The Michigan GOP said they would enforce polling numbers. Remember that? To determine who got on stage to debate? Every relevant candidate met the criteria, except one. She was polling at 1%, and they propped her up anyway, gave her a microphone, and we all know how that ended. The second worst loss in Michigan history. We can't afford to make that same mistake again. Now look, I don't agree with John James' strategy of running from the basement, but let's be honest. His team, they know he's vulnerable to the tough questions, and he's still polling well, extremely well, especially in the big four counties like Wayne, Oakland, Macomb, and Kent. And if you win those counties, you win the race. So strategically, it makes sense. He's got everything to lose by jumping into a clown show debate this early. Is it a bad look? Sure. But from a campaign strategy standpoint, it's the right move, at least for now. The Michigan Republican Party, you guys, you need to do better. We need real leadership, not rush photo ops and vanity debates. Hold 2 or 3 real debates after the filing deadline. Put candidates on stage who are actually relevant, who can fundraise, compete, and win. Because Michigan, we deserve a fighter who can take his hits, lead with vision, and actually put this state back on track. Right now, what we're seeing is a party giving participation trophies. We don't need any of that. We need a party that's building winners.